time for your mind. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button so you guys get the live streams when they come through. People, and if you guys can, don't donate to the channel, go to OBF, the real Cash App, and donate to the channel. We highly appreciate anything you can donate. It keeps the lights on, people. Okay, let's get into it real quick. Listen, man, I ain't gonna be long on this because I'm going live. I'm going live in the studio today, so we gonna catch up on a lot of stuff anyway. But anyway, I want to get this out here real quick. I want to get this out here real quick, people. My bad. Listen, man. So yesterday, Donald Trump got indicted. I'm sorry, got arraigned, and he went in there, got a fingerprinted, and went to see the judge, got a bail, and nigga went on home. And then he left that same day, left that same, in a couple hours, then flew the fuck right back to Mar-a-Lago, and he did a whole press conference. Was basically a Klan rally. But anyway, so he did all that, and so like I said, I understand this shit is news, but until I know he get ready to go to jail or he get convicted or something, or it's time for the jury to you know uh figure out if his ass guilty or not. I don't really care about this story. I truly really don't. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all, man. uh Trump ass should have been indicted. He should have been arrested for a whole bunch of other shit. But he got protected by skin color. He got protected about the power that he had and the money, and then he got protected more when he was the president. Um, so I'm not real happy about Trump getting indicted. I just don't like. It's not that big of a story to me. I really don't give a fuck. I want to see his ass get found guilty. Then I'll be happy. Then I'll pop some champagne. But until then, and I want to see his ass getting handcuffs and go to jail. I don't. We got some months to go from here for. And he got other more indictments coming down and shit, most likely. So this shit is going. This is it's a story. I get it. Everybody want to talk about it, but it ain't that big of a fucking deal to me. But anyway, um, I want to talk about Republicans. So we got Jim Jordan, Margie Taylor Greene, Matt Gaetz, and a few other fucking Republican nut jobs. They out here running around here, going on Fox News, just saying whatever the fuck that sounds good and feels good to Donald Trump or something. I guess they like, we gonna go out here and we gonna defend you. We gonna make up shit. They lie anyway, but they just making up shit. Listen, people, the Republicans, some of them, I'm not gonna say all, but some of them are okay with defunding the police because Trump got arrested, and they don't like that he got arrested and got indicted. They don't like it. They think that the Justice Department and the police and the system and the judge and everything, the whole law enforcement thing, they think it's all rigged. They think that it's some type of conspiracy going on. They think that this is the justice system in America is bad. People, they really truly think it's bad. It's horrible. They want to defund it. People, uh, to the Republicans, we been on that. Okay, shout out to Dave Chappelle for that. We something that Dave Chappelle said, nigga, we been on that. We been on that, Republicans. We've been trying to tell y'all that the system is fucked up, but now it's fucked up because somebody that y'all care about is being prosecuted and should have been prosecuted. So actually, when the law is actually kind of doing what they supposed to do, getting the right motherfuckers, right? And it took them long enough, but when they finally do the right thing, then it's wrong because it doesn't fit your narrative. It goes against people that you care about. So now you want to defund the police. So to all the Republicans out there that want to tear down um the whole justice system and fuck the Constitution and fuck democracy, I'm gonna tell you like like you told us when George Floyd died and we was protesting and years before, decades before, when Martin Luther King and Black Panthers and all the movements that was trying to bring equality and justice for all. When we fought, when our people was fighting, we gonna tell y'all what y'all kind of told us. Shut the fuck up, okay? And oh yeah, and the other thing that y'all always like to tell us, you can always find another country that you feel that's better. You can always leave. You can always leave, Republicans. You don't have to stay here. Trump supporters, you don't if you don't like what's going on in America, you don't like gay people, you don't like trans people, you don't like black people, immigrants, I mean Jewish people, I mean whoever you don't like, the woke, you don't like shit being woke. You know what I'm saying? You hate abortion. I mean, I get it. Okay, I get it. I see what y'all saying. But you can always leave. You don't have to stay here. You can just leave. You know that, right? Ain't that what you tell black folks? You can always leave, Republicans, Trump supporters, domestic terrorists, because that's basically what the fuck y'all are. You don't even believe in the Constitution. You trying to take, listen, I told y'all, it ain't that they trying to change democracy, right? Or change the Constitution. They ain't trying to really change it. They want to go back to how shit was. They want to go back to how when white people had all the opportunities, when all the white people was disrespecting every race and disrespecting genders, as far as women and other races of people and shit like that, when they was on top. Even though they even want to dominate they white women. Okay? That's all it's about, people. They ain't trying to change uh the democracy in the country. They ain't trying to do it. They already tried to do it in the Civil War. They already did it. They already tried to do it. And they failed at it. So now they're trying to do it in a political way. But now they can't do it in a political way. It's taking too much time. They want to get violent. That's January 6th. And they keep trying to agitate stupid people out here that like what happened on January 6th to motivate them, the militias and shit, to get together and just, start a civil war. And I'm gonna keep telling y'all, these are the same people that you will not ever catch out in the war. None of these people will get out there and get side by side or behind those Trump supporters or the militias that go out there and would do that dumb shit. That's why I always say to the dumbass militias and the racist stupid people and the Trump supporters that want to go out here and go to war and start a civil war, you talking all that shit. All them people that's amping y'all up like that ain't gonna be out there with y'all. They gonna be hiding. They're gonna be far, far away from where the fuck you at. They're gonna act like you don't exist. They don't let me tell you something. The only reason that you see these dumbass Republicans out here defending them January 6th terrorists, domestic terrorists, is because they're in jail. That's all it is, people. They don't really give a fuck about them people being in jail. Because like I said, if they really cared about them people, Trump would have been, before he left, gave all those people pardons. But you know the crazy part about it? He couldn't pardon all y'all because he wasn't going to be the president no more. So when the FBI and DOJ was trying to find out who the rest of you stupid motherfuckers was later, Trump was already out of office, so he couldn't pardon none of y'all. So I mean all of y'all, but so y'all, that's still y'all hero. Y'all want to defund the police, y'all want civil wars, and you want to go back to how shit used to be. And like I said, the day whenever y'all ready, we ready. I keep telling y'all that. Y'all ain't got the balls to do certain shit. It was some shit that happened a couple of years ago. It was a story that happened about it maybe a year ago, and it was a white dude, right, little white racist dude, and this motherfucker was going around threatening HBCUs, black colleges and shit, right? Well, listen, he doing all that shit, right? And they finally caught his ass. They locked him up. He in jail and shit. He going through the process or whatever. I don't think he got sentenced yet or whatever. But the story popped back up. I was looking through some shit, right? researching. And I found the story, and my whole point of that is that don't go to they go to soft targets, go to HBCUs where it's good black folks at. I need all the racist motherfuckers to go to the hoods, go to where go in the deep in Chicago, go to Old Block. You know what I'm saying? Come in the hood of Baltimore, like come in the streets. Don't be fucking with soft targets of black people where they ain't even really on no shit like that. They just trying to live, trying to survive out here, trying to work and progress and be better people. Go fuck with the motherfuckers that don't give a fuck. I guarantee you'll have a rude awakening. Go fuck with the new Black Panthers and see what happened to you. See, you ain't really built like that. That's why I said all that Civil War talk that these motherfuckers be talking, they ain't built like that, bro. These motherfuckers go riding around in their trucks with Confederates trying to fuck with innocent black people at parks and shit, having cookouts. You know what I mean? Where it's kids and shit, where it ain't no fucking gang banging and nothing going on. Go to where niggas is gang banging. Okay? Go to the streets. If you bold enough. Listen, people, I'm not endorsing any violence. I'm just saying to all the tough Tony Civil War talks, the fake militias groups, because that's what you bitches are, you fake. Okay? You ain't nothing but a bunch of pussy with guns. That's all you are. Okay? And you better roll in numbers because you ain't built like that by yourself. But I need you to take you and your fellow clan buddies and go to the hoods and see what happened to you. See if you ready. Just do a tune up. See if you ready to go for civil war and see what happens, and then come back and tell me if y'all built like that. I guarantee you had the Latin Kings on your ass. You can have all the motherfucking disciples, the Bloods and Crips, all on your ass. And I'm telling you, it's thousands of them. And I'm telling you, you think you built like that. You think you the only motherfuckers got guns. Okay, play around. Play around with people. You keep playing around, living in some fantasy land like this back in the fucking day of back when black people were scared of white people. We ain't scared of none of you motherfuckers. A lot of us ain't scared of you. I'm just telling you. So I'm talking about that shit. And now they want to defund the police. Bitch, we been said defund the police. We already said the system fucked up. But the only reason you saying the system is fucked up because now the system is starting to change to where we got people in there that's going trying to do equal justice. And now people that you care about or you love or now you care about law enforcement. Now you care about police or the law overstepping. Now you care about people rights getting violated because it's happening to you. So all your fake ass outrage for Donald Trump, nobody gives a fuck. Fuck that dude. Fuck Donald Trump. Fuck his family other than the kids. I ain't talking about Trump and the little Trump kids. I'm talking about little Trump and the grandkids and all them. I ain't talking about them. But fuck everybody else. Fuck them all. And fuck all y'all too. Y'all motherfuckers, y'all should be ashamed of yourselves. Running around here, out here, going to New York, protesting. What? We protested. What were you protesting? Your protesters wasn't going to stop because the New York mayor, even I don't fuck with him. I think he a sellout, but he already told you motherfuckers, you come there, and I think the chief of police, our sister, she already told y'all motherfuckers, y'all come there, they ain't going to be putting up with no violence. They already told y'all. That's why ain't none of y'all bitches really show up like that and wanted to do nothing. That's why Marjorie Taylor Greene got ran the fuck out and Soro, little homosexual racist dude. I can't remember his fucking name. The one that lied about his whole motherfucking life. You know, listen, man. I told y'all ain't built like that. Y'all got microphones and y'all speak. Y'all internet thugs. That's what we call you motherfuckers. Internet thugs. Y'all are keyboard thugs, man. Twitter finger thugs, man. You shut the fuck up. You motherfuckers ain't gonna do shit. You ain't gonna defund shit. Okay? The day you try to defund the fucking police, you stupid son of a bitches, or the FBI, you don't want the FBI now. Well, let's just say the Muslims get back up to doing terrorism. Let's just say that. I'm just saying, I'm just putting it out there. So what do you think is gonna happen? Who gonna protect you? Because I guarantee you, if the FBI ain't gonna be looking at nothing, I guarantee you it's gonna be. You know how you say the crazy left? I guarantee you the crazy left gonna think they can do anything they want to y'all. They gonna start killing you, fucking politicians. Don't be stupid. Don't be fucking stupid. You don't want to defund. You don't want to get rid of the FBI. Please stop. You motherfuckers. You motherfuckers just want your own type of people in the FBI. Let's just say that. I told you. And I keep always telling these people, man. I try to tell you all the time, man. It's the energy that these people be putting out there. They the whole time lock her up, lock her up. Barack Obama should be locked up. Hillary Clinton should be like Joe Biden, his son. Everybody need to be locked the fuck up. But then when it's their time, when their people are doing some fuck shit, oh, the system is corrupt. It's political. Oh, but it wasn't political when you was doing it. Oh, you was just being fair. You was just the law. Yeah, all right. You know what I mean? Fucking time Trump broke the goddamn law, and y'all just turned the blind eye and made excuses for this dude day after day, week after week, month after month, year after year. Just made excuses for him. And now his ass finally getting some karma. And we don't even know. He might still beat the shit. And they out here talking, defund the police. We come out here to support President Trump. Man, let that motherfucker be a big boy. He put his pants on like everybody else. He shouldn't have been doing shit. And I keep telling y'all, what's gonna get Trump in trouble, and I guarantee you, he out here keep fucking with them fucking judges' families and shit, and you know, like semi throwing threats at their family, because he basically this whistleblowing so somebody can go and do something to these people's family. And I'm telling y'all playing around with people's. Listen, man, bad energy. Listen, you put that fucking shit out there like that, and I'm telling you, that shit will come back around. That's why Trump is going through the shit that he's going through now, because of all that fucking energy, that bad energy that he was throwing out there to them other politicians' family and other people's family, disrespecting them and calling them ugly, semi-threatening these people and all this other shit. Now the shit comes back on him. Now everybody, listen, the problem with it is that the most stupidest shit ever, this is where white privilege come in, right? People, they already tell you don't supposed to antagonize a judge. You don't supposed to be semi-threatening a judge. And then you go down to you motherfucking politicians and Trump stupid goofy ass and these Fox News people. You motherfuckers are out here, you right-wingers out here threatening these people's family. And then you out here fucking with these prosecutors. And then after you do all that, then somehow, some way, they still supposed to be fair to you after you threaten their family, put their family in harm's way and shit like that, threaten them, and you think they supposed to be fair. Let's just say they ain't being fair. Why would you think in your right mind that they would be fair to you? Why? I'm just trying to figure that out. Why would y'all think that they supposed to be fair to you? You fucking with their family, man. They supposed to not be biased to you, but you out here disrespecting these people's family, putting their family in harm's way. This nigga Trump out here, his family, his sons, people on these motherfuckers right wingers out here talking about that man's daughter and shit like that. Like this daughter ain't got nothing to do with him being a judge. Nothing. She is not telling him, yeah, go find Trump guilty. She is not somehow no way compared to being a judge. She like doing her own shit. She ain't got nothing to do with her dad. Occupation, nothing. The prosecutor talking about the DA, wife and shit, like she got nothing to do with why her husband prosecuting Donald Trump. Nothing to do with it. But they just don't have no respect. And like I said, that is the problem. That's why karma will always come back around on these stupid ass people. Because listen, in this country, for some odd reason, we have lost respect for one another. No, regardless if we disagree with your ideology, my ideology, what you believe, what I believe, what you think right, and what I think that's right or wrong, whatever. It's a level of respect goes there, people. And like I said, I got a different mind state. I come from street shit, so my mentality is different. I'm old school. Like, you don't fuck with people, kids, and family, man. You know what I mean? If you wanted to get a nigga and he was with his kids or some shit like that, you get that dude a pass. He with his mama, his sister, you give him a pass. I mean, you don't fuck with people family, man. You don't kill innocent people. You don't try to go out of your way to hurt innocent people. And that's why karma comes back on people like that. I've been around people that thought the same way how these stupid motherfucking racists think. And they wasn't racist. They just was gangsters. Okay? Stupid gangsters at that, but hey. Running around here, man, you fucking with people family. Karma's a bitch, man. I told you they can't believe it's a God. They can't believe. They are faking religion. They are faking this shit. They can't believe in the shit that they talking about. Who does that? Who goes after people family? If you God, like, if you religious in that way, you say how you are, you believe in the Bible and all this other shit, right? All that other goofy shit that y'all be proclaiming, right? Why would y'all be okay with even thinking the shit that y'all think or saying about these judges and other people's family? Why would you do that? Let me just tell y'all something. You never, the whole time Trump was in office, right? Even with his family, right? The older kids and shit like that, you never ever seen the Democrats or anybody from the left, even me. And I despise Trump in them. Okay, his whole fucking family, other than the kids. You never heard me say anything about his children, the little Trump or his grandkids. You never heard me say anything bad about them. You never, the whole time I despise Trump. I never wish harm on that man. I ain't never wish somebody assassinate him, somebody tried to kill him. I ain't trying to whistle blow that shit. I ain't doing none of that. That's beneath me to do that. First of all, if I'm doing shit like that, that means I'm on some gangster shit. I want that type of static. I want something. You get what I mean? Like, I'm with that shit. So if I'm wishing harm on your family, I'm telling you it's okay that you wish harm on mine. No, I don't want that. I don't want nobody wishing harm on my motherfucking family. Why would I want that? So why would I wish that on anybody else? But these people, these Republicans, these motherfucking Trump supporters, and these motherfucking racists, they don't give a fuck about that. And that's why I said, you can't keep telling me that somehow, some way, we supposed to be all one. We supposed to work together. We all Americans. We are not. You motherfuckers look at life way different than the rest of us do. And you know what? The crazy part about it, I'm okay with that. But I still don't wish no harm on you. You will listen, you will get yours. The same God you say you believe in, you will see him soon. And I ain't talking about death or none of that. I'm talking about just in life. Karma will come back. You put that energy out there to try to hurt and bring harm to other people or don't care about other people, that shit comes back around on you. And then they be on TV crying and whining. It was almost like that. Excuse me. It was my allergies acting up real bad, people. Um, it was almost like Meghan McCain, how disrespectful she was that whole time she was on The View, and just how she was. And then when her dad died, and nobody killed her dad or nothing like that, but her dad got sick. He was dealing with, I think, cancer or something like that, brain cancer or something like that. She wanted everybody in the world to feel sorry for her. Like, no. Your daddy wasn't shit, and you ain't shit. And I'm not trying to speak ill about the dead, but when her daddy was alive, he was not shit. He wasn't shit. He raised him and his wife raised that little bitch to be the what she is. And then her daddy talk bad about my daddy, and especially when Trump was going after, that bitch was almost in tears, boy. She was I didn't cry. Shout out to my brother True. What up, True? That bitch was in tears down there half of the time when Trump. And you notice when Trump and them used to say bad shit about her daddy. Her daddy was dead, nigga. And yo, I swear to God, I think the reason she wasn't so mad at Trump was because of simple fact she was hurt. She was actually hurt. But that's what I said. When you put that energy out there to other people and you don't care about other people and you do dirt and you be nasty towards other people, that shit will come back around you. So I always tell people, watch how you treat other people, man, regardless if you don't like them or not. Like, I don't like a lot of motherfuckers. My thing is, I don't try to be disrespectful. Hey, man, I try not to talk to you. Because, you know, the old saying is, my grandma used to say, nigga, you ain't not got nothing good to say, don't say nothing at all. That's how I feel. But you put that energy out there and see what happens. That's why, listen, I don't get mad at, I used to be mad as shit at Candace Owens. I don't be mad at her no more. Like, yo, it ain't no reason to get that upset about that. She will get hers, karma will come around. It ain't about harming her. It's about, you know, we know why you doing what you're doing it for that bag. Wait till those white supremacists turn their back on you and see how I feel. She'll get hers. A lot of these motherfuckers gonna get theirs. Charleston White, a bunch of them be saying most disrespectful, ignorant shit to people. Talking about people's children and shit like that. That shit will come back around on him. I try not to what's the name? I try not to wish jail on people either. Jail ain't nothing but modern day slavery. I don't wish that on nobody. Now, if you did some horrible conniving shit, yeah, you supposed to go to jail. But I don't wish it on nobody. That ain't the spot. Nobody. I'm telling you, you get to jail unless you institutionalize or some shit like that. Jail ain't what's popping, nigga. Ain't nobody. The toughest nigga tell you niggas don't be wanting to go to no jail. Especially if you in that bitch for the rest of your life. You basically dead. You listen, you get life. You basically a slave now. I don't give a fuck who go to jail. You whatever color skin you are, color skin complexion or gender. I don't give a fuck what you are. You go to jail for the rest of your life. They say they give you life. You basically a slave. Your life is over. You ain't never getting out. You gonna be in that bitch till you die. It's over. You might say you did. Listen, I'd be very shocked, and I'd be very shocked that a lot of people that be locked up don't commit suicide. I'm dead serious about that. Especially if they got life and shit. I don't even know why people be just sitting in that bitch for that long. I don't know why. Like, I mean, I guess they turn religion or something like that. But I don't see how people just stay in jail like that. I mean, if you innocent, I get it, but motherfuckers that know they did it and they killed people and they still in jail and shit, and they tell you got life and you ain't never coming home, or you got 75 fucking years and you 20 something years old, that mean you ain't never coming home. Your life is over, son. The reason they be giving them niggas football numbers and shit is because of simple fact, sometimes because they be so young. People be young, so if you gave a motherfucker that's like, say like you gave somebody like 25, right? They 25. You give them 50 years. Nigga, they be out and and it depends where you at, right? In certain states. And listen, you be out in 75, around 75. Some people can live that long. And shit. And it seems like you get better medical service in jail than you get the fuck out here on the street. So, hey man, if you can survive 50 years, that motherfucker get out in 75 years. I mean, get out at 75. That's why they be giving them niggas football numbers. They give them 70 and 80, 100 years and shit like that. Or sometimes they just say, fuck it, I'm just giving you life without the possibility of parole. When they just give you the parole, that means it's over. That's life. You're done, son. So, I'd be shocked and appalled that people be still in jail that long. Like, still want to be alive. Like, motherfucker don't commit suicide. Like, hey, man. You give me life. I am not standing that bitch regardless. I'm gonna be dead regardless. That's how I look at that. I'm not staying in jail, nigga. That is not the spot. Every day, nigga. That is no life to want to live. Listen, as much as the outside got its problems, and we got our problems out here, and people struggle. Even if you poor, you homeless, nigga, at least you can still move around on your own terms a little bit. Like, you get what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It's possible that if you want to, you can go out and get you a job or something. You know what I mean? You locked up, nigga. Everything that you do, nigga, is somebody telling you what to do. If it ain't the COs, it's the motherfucking niggas in jail that runs to help run that's partly running the jail. So you basically getting told what the fuck to do at all times. So I don't know, man. I don't like people telling me what the fuck to do. You get what I mean? So I know rules. I don't mind living by some rules and shit like that. You know, as you get older, you understand rules are there for protecting others and protecting yourself sometimes. But motherfucker tell you to do when to eat shit and piss. You know what I mean? You gotta watch your back, and nigga, that's like being in the street. Hey man, the jail ain't the spot, nigga. I'm telling you, I've been there. It ain't the spot, bro. But yeah, man. Now, like I said, back to what I was saying. Listen, man. Now the Republicans they want to defund the police. They can go ahead and try to defund the police all the fuck they want. Uh, you know, first of all, first of all, you will listen. If you don't give the fucking FBI they funds every year, first of all, who the fuck is the Republicans to tell the rest of us that pay taxpayer money for to give money to law enforcement, which is FBI and DOJ and all the police around the country, all law enforcement around the country. That's our money. How the fuck are you gonna tell us what we can do with our money? Because if that was the case, black people been told y'all supposed to been defunded the fucking police. But y'all didn't do that. So kiss our ass. These motherfuckers crazy, man. Excuse me, people. Fucking allergies acting up bad. You can't defund the fucking police. If that was the case, they'd have been defunded that shit. You was talking about defunding the motherfucking FBI and DOJ, nigga. Like, come on, bro. Yeah, man. Whatever, man. I mean, first of all, the day that comes, the day that y'all will see more crime go up. I'm just telling y'all that now. People, man, listen. That mean that if I'm the FBI, y'all ain't paying us. We ain't getting no money. Y'all can't pay. Especially if they stop paying the fucking FBI, bro. Listen, man. Listen. I don't know who the fuck in their right mind works for free, nigga. So, and all this shit is over Donald Trump. And like I told you, this is fascism shit. This ain't like it's not like they're talking about defunding the police in a way that Black Lives Matter or the left is talking about defunding the police. We just trying to transfer some of this money to help the police and to help the community. You get what I mean? So we wouldn't have this disconnect. So people won't be getting abused and people won't be getting killed out here in these streets because of so-called misunderstandings, which I highly doubt that they misunderstand situations. They play like they're afraid. They just don't want to do their fucking job anymore. But anyway, and listen, and they don't need training. They know what the training is. So I don't even want to get into that shit. But it's not like what we're talking about. They want to defund the police or the FBI because Trump is getting in trouble with the law, which is his own fault. Nobody has made him do none of this shit that they doing. They ain't just coming out with these charges out of their ass. He did this shit. I just need everybody to imagine this shit. Imagine this is how you know the Republicans are full of shit, right? They're just talking out of their ass. and they are the real reason why we have a different type of how law enforcement treats certain people, right? It's mainly black folks. This is why. Because ask yourself this, right? Just imagine, because they already have proved this before, but I'm just want everybody to imagine this. Imagine if what's happening in Trump, as far as the DOJ, I mean, as far as uh, 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 the New York indictment thing, right? Imagine all the shit, those 34 counts of what the DA is down there saying that Joe Biden or Barack Obama did, or even Bill Clinton did. I guarantee you people, the Republicans will be like, well, hey, he did it. He should go to jail. They will not be out that bitch talking about, no, he's a former president, is unprecedented. It shouldn't be happening. They wouldn't be out there protesting. They wouldn't be doing none of that shit. Okay? The same shit of what happened with the election. The fucking election. He lost the election. Imagine that was Joe Biden. Right? Imagine Joe Biden. He's not even the president. Just imagine Joe ain't the president. He's just running for president and he loses in 2020. And Joe Biden calls Georgia and talks to the head of the I think he called the governor too. He called a whole bunch of people down there, but he called the election guy, the attorney general. He called everybody and their mama down that bitch and told. And imagine Joe Biden would have told them, "Hey man, I need you to find some some ballots. You know what I mean? Find me some votes." All the shit that he was on the phone talking about. Imagine that was Joe Biden, and he ain't had to even had to be the president. He was just running for president, and he lost in 2020. Imagine he did that shit. Imagine he calling around in different states and shit to his connects and telling people, "Hey, put your own electoral people in there so we can take over, so we can take away people's votes, so I can win." Imagine if Joe Biden would have did that. The fucking Republicans and Fox News and Trump supporters would be losing their fucking mind. Lock him up. He did that's criminal shit. They'd have said that. But Biden is Trump. It's a whole different story. Imagine if Joe Biden, if one of the fucking charges is that he tried to hide a sexual encounter with a porn star and tried to pay her off. The same shit Trump did. Right? Well, being accused of doing. Right? Imagine if that was Joe Biden. They would have been like, yeah, see? Yeah, he need to be locked up. Imagine if January 6th was all Black Lives Matter people. It was all liberals out that bitch. And the liberals would have did what the fuck they did on January 6th. Tell me that the Republicans wouldn't have been calling them insurrectionists, traitors. They should leave the country. We should execute them and all types of goofy shit that they say. Tell me they wouldn't do that. Tell me if they have the evidence that Robert Mueller found out about some of Joe Biden people and Joe Biden himself to a certain extent was doing business with Russia, trying to fuck with the election, try to win the election or whatever it went, right? Doing sneaky shit behind the scenes, his people. It was Hunter Biden. Say what Jared Kushner did. Joe Biden, Hunter Biden did that. Tell me if that happened to Joe Biden, they wouldn't be talking about, oh, he working with Russia. Because right now they going at the Joe because like Joe was getting money from China, or his family, or whoever it is, was getting money from China. Listen, let me explain something to y'all very, very clearly about this, people. We do got laws and regulations the way you can't do certain shit, right? When it comes to foreign money, right? People, excuse me. If you do a history check, right? I'm talking about right now. In 2023, people damn near just in your community I guarantee you the Chinese own something or some foreign country owns something in your fucking state, in your city, in your community. I guarantee you. So it ain't like, and mind you, it don't just come, it ain't just deals that they do with Democrats, they do it with Republicans too. So this whole fake ass outrage about Hunter Biden over there in the Ukraine and all that other shit. Well, what the fuck you think Jared Kushner and Ivanka and them was doing? And this was before Trump even was running in office. They was doing foreign deals and shit. And then when Trump ran for president, they still had foreign deals on the table. Then, mind you, they know they got a business deal. It's like a conflict of interest. They know they got deals with Saudi Arabia, Jared Kushner, but he still wound up still working out a fucking deal while he was still working in the White House. But it ain't nothing wrong with that. But fucking Hunter Biden, oh my God, I can't believe that Ukraine shit he did with Ukraine and China. But his daddy was the vice president. Well, his daddy was his father-in-law was the goddamn president. The fuck is the difference? Just trying to tell y'all that the hypocrisy. Like I said, if Hunter Biden and Joe Biden did something wrong, yeah, prosecute them. But don't tell me that you don't see the same shit that Donald Trump and his family was doing. They did the same exact shit, probably even worse. Because they was openly with that shit. They was openly taunting our own fucking country of what they was doing with foreign countries. This nigga actually got on the national. Imagine if Joe Biden get on a national platform and he over there talking to the Xi or whatever, right, in China, and she said I believe he said, I asked him, did he try, he was doing things to try to affect our elections. He said no. So I don't see no evidence. I don't think he allowed about that. Imagine if Joe Biden say that right now. When our national security people was telling him, national security entities was in our country was telling him, gave him all the evidence and showing them, hey, China doing this shit. And he get on a national platform and do that shit, say that same shit that Donald Trump said, Joe Biden said to Xi, says to Xi that fucking Donald Trump said to Putin. Tell me that the Republicans wouldn't lose their fucking mind. You remember when they were saying, oh my God, I can't believe Joe Biden took everybody. When he got in office, he said, we bringing our troops home from Iraq. They was like, it's a bad idea. It's a horrible idea. Mind you, that shit was already in the works before Biden even got in there. But when Trump was the one that came up with the fucking plan, they had no problem with it. This is before shit happened over there in Iraq. When he was when the Biden administration was just talking about going over there, talking about bringing our troops back home, they had a problem with it. They ran that shit up. But Trump, when motherfuckers were talking about, Trump came up with the idea. Trump said he was going to do it. This is the reason it's in plan. It's in place the way it is. It was the Trump administration. They was like, well, I didn't like. I forgot what they said. I think they said, well, but I think Trump would have did it better bringing the troops home. This is before anything happened over there, before the troops was even coming home. Biden ain't did nothing yet. Him doing the same shit that Trump did. Mind you, they bitching and complaining about the border, right? The same rules and regulations that Trump had when he was in office is still there. Ain't nothing changed. Trump did a great job in their eyes, right? But with them same rules and same policies that Joe Biden still have on the books right now when it comes to the border. Now, y'all tell me, is these people actually really give a fuck about others? They can't. They only care about themselves. Listen, and I need people to stop telling me, oh, it's just politics. It's not politics, bro. Some of this shit gotta come down to who you are as a person with your character. See, I understand they have changed the definition of politics. You know what I'm saying? We didn't went past politics. We didn't these Republicans went past that. Now they are into it doesn't even matter about the country as a whole. It's us against them. And we gotta win and we want power. And only if we get power, things are right. That's how it is now. We're past, you know, politics. We're past that. We're past that. We're dealing with 40% of the country is fascist. It's just what they are. I mean, I don't even know what else word you could call it. 40% of the country are fascists. That's their thought process. That's what they think. They cult like. Then the other half of the country, I mean the other 60% of the country, we trying to figure this shit out, people. We trying to do better every day. We ain't getting everything right, but we trying. At least we trying. We even got a percentage of us that still say let's try to work with them. I mean, I'm not that percentage of people, but I'm just saying we still have that type of people in that 60%, a percentage of that 60% that still want to reach over and do bipartisan shit and try to work out and bring the country together. It's still people like that. But the other side is just the 40% of the country is fucking gone. They had lost their fucking mind, man. They all listen, it's far from being a hypocrite now. These motherfuckers talking about defunding the FBI. Like, dude, Black Lives Matter was talking about this type of shit. Where was y'all at? Oh, we law and order. They sent the FBI out there to set up the Black Lives Matter group. They sent the FBI out there to beat the shit out of the citizens. They used law enforcement to beat people. They actually did that. Okay? Then now they do an insurrection. Now motherfuckers actually see. Now these motherfuckers say the police lying. What? We got it on tape. Why would we got this shit on tape? They telling us that they lying. The FBI, they going too far. You remember when they was doing the whole shit with critical race theory and these school board meetings and shit, where these people was out there threatening the motherfucking school board people. They was out there threatening these people's family, sending them death threats and shit like that. These motherfuckers actually had a nerve to get up and do a hearing and talk about the FBI was targeting regular citizens and shit like that, moms and dads that just want all these people, even the people that were sending death threats, these people was just freedom of speech. Listen, man. Listen. They just trying to. He called them terrorists. He said that the FBI called them terrorists or some shit like that. Listen, they are if they threatening people. They was threatening innocent people because they disagreed. You don't get to threaten people when you just because you disagree with people. That shit leads to shit. They riled up people so badly that some of these people would go. This dude was so stupid and idiotic. He thought that he had so much armor. I don't know what the fuck he was thinking about. He was a Trump supporter. This motherfucker actually went to the FBI and tried to do a shootout with the FBI, nigga. That's how fucked up 40% of the country is. That's how fucked up the Republican Party is now. These motherfuckers they doing hearings. Got Lauren Boebert up there talking about urine. You don't want to make urine peeing in public a crime. Who the fuck want to listen, man? If you ever been somewhere, you can drink a cup of Slurpee, some water, nigga, and you ain't nowhere to pee. You might just go somewhere and pee. I supposed to get locked up for that? You want to throw a motherfucker in jail for peeing? I can see if you just peeing in front of kids or something. That's different. Or peeing in front of people. Some people just gotta pee. They just want to lock people up for stupid shit. You want to use the law when it only benefits you. Republicans, we know your game. You're a bunch of fascists. You can call us woke all you want. I'd rather be woke than to be a fascist. How about that? I'd rather be woke than to be a fucking racist. I'd rather be woke than to be a hypocrite. I'd rather be woke than a motherfucking fraud. I'd rather be woke than to be transphobic or homophobic or a bigot. I'd rather be woke. Because woke ain't none of those things. And Marjorie Taylor Greene, the bitch can say whatever the fuck she want to say. Listen, I understand why some people got upset that 60 Minutes gave this dumb bitch a platform. But listen, she going to get that platform anyway. However you want to do it. And like I said, we're talking about a business. A business is going to do business. And mind you, they didn't have worse people on 60 Minutes. Nigga, they had Jeffrey Dahmer, or I think it was Jeffrey Dahmer or somebody. They had somebody did a fucking interview where they sat down with dictator presidents, nigga. I understand on one hand, that's about business. And it's about showing this person who this person really is. But on the other hand, I understand why people are upset about it. Like, why are you giving this dumb, stupid bitch a platform? She's ignorant. She's stupid as fuck. Her husband left her because she was cheating on him, allegedly. Lauren Boebert is out here glorifying teen pregnancy. Like, that's my bad, people. I don't know, my fucking internet was acting stupid. Let me get out of here. I gotta help my wife with bags for his groceries. Let me hit you. I'll see y'all in the studio. What time is it? I'll see y'all in the studio about 2-3 hours from now. All right. So leave your comments, hit that like button, support your boys, your boy Mr. OBF. Peace and love to the world.